And welcome back to Crypto Hulk. Got a pretty good show lined up for today. We're going to go over a crypto called WorldCoin. It's in the news. And I reported on this exact coin. I couldn't find the show. I know it was like a month ago or less. I can't seem to find the show. I tried looking through it last night. But it's a coin that is kind of designed to be a universal basic income or a welfare coin for like the whole world. And what they wanted to do was scan people's retinas, and they're going to use artificial intelligence to try to, I guess, identify your face and stuff, determine if it's you. Or I don't know all the particulars on this, but they want you to register. Then they'll give you like free stuff. Anytime there's free stuff, you need to turn around and run like very fast. Okay. So what this is doing is ushering in. Now we're going to get a little conspiratorial in this program. I'm not going to let it get out of hand. And moderators, if you see somebody talk about, or I might mention, like if it starts to get really kind of weird, moderators time people out. You have my permission to time out people. Because some people are just going to get all fucking stupid and just start going off. And okay, I don't want all this Bible scripture stuff starting to get caught. I don't need all that. It's not a Bible channel. Okay, so whether my beliefs are religious or not, I'm not talking about my religious beliefs. What we're talking about is this fucking article. Okay, not your agenda, not what you think is going to happen, not what your religious book of whatever denomination you are. I don't care about that. What I'm focusing on is the story. So if we start seeing a bunch of people talk about some religion stuff, then they're going to get timed out. That's how we're going to do this. We're just talking straight up. What does this article say? And I did a deep dive and I found information from 9 years ago. That's what we focus on, not what your beliefs are. I don't come on this channel to talk about my beliefs. I come on this channel to bring facts, okay? That everybody can easily identify. So my personal feelings about this subject we've been talking about, it doesn't fucking matter. My personal beliefs. Okay. I'm only bringing this article and that's it. I'm not talking about any articles that you've got, your uncle has, your dead grandpa that came back to life and started helping you. I don't care about that shit. Okay. So we're going to make that clear. Now, my job is to inform you by using facts. And then if I have an opinion on or my view on something, I'll tell you, now here's my opinion based on these facts that I just showed you right here and stuff. So with that, my name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a crypto advisor. Don't listen to anything on this show. I'm a liar, the biggest liar on YouTube. I give the worst financial advice. So there you have it. All right. I'm going to show you the article. I'm going to give you a little history on this. Then I'm going to I'm going to read the article after that. Let me do a copy and a paste. This article, okay, let's just take a look at it. I'll give you a quick rundown. WorldCoin is creating excitement from crypto community. I'm going to read just the intro. Several crypto community investors and members have shown interest in WorldCoin's major features, which include retinal scanning. Run. Retinal scanning equipment. Oh my. And token issuance. The initiative, WorldCoin, aims to revolutionize, here we go, revolutionize cryptocurrency distribution and usage by providing a universal basic income. Oh, really? This kind of sounds global, Crypto Hulk. I'm getting concerned. You should be. Skepticism exists about both the project's technology and the ethics. Okay. Whoo-wee, this article WorldCoin key features include its retina scanning device and token offering, despite raising unsettling ethical and financial questions. But there are also crypto traders excited about the event. Okay, we're going to put a pause on the article. Did he say rectum? Wow. Oh my God, these fucking people. He got Kami YT. Isn't that right, Stephen Moore? Okay. This shit's gonna get serious right now. Okay. About a month ago. Now I don't know if I put it on this show. I know I talked to a very close friend of mine and read some shit up. I'm almost positive I made a video. Maybe you guys have heard something called world. Okay, I just made right now. If you go under my channel right there and you look at the top, go to the left where it says videos. I just made 7 videos and dropped them. Okay. Um, some of you, if you watch, let's see, I think like maybe my last video that I made. You know what? I did this show. I just don't remember when. Go to videos. Okay, go to the last video that I just made. And I got to be careful. I'm not going to mention the name or title. On my TikTok, they won't even play my videos on this. I made a video, and I think on, yeah, they won't even play it at all on TikTok. I made like a 2-minute video on this particular subject. So there's something. Okay, what we got going on is 9 years ago. So go ahead and look at the videos that I just made. Open up a separate window if you want. Turn off the sound. See if there's anything on there you realize somebody here might remember the day last month in the past 30 days that I went over what they're calling now WorldCoin. That is not the original name. Now we're starting to get into conspiracy. Now we're going. So what we got going on here is there's a guy named Jeb, and he started Ripple and Stellar. Now Jeb's a genius. For what I heard, he's very, very high connected at the top. I'm not going to get into all that. That's going to be a channel killer. But let's just say he has some very famous connections. Super, 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 super famous, powerful connections. And I'll leave it at that. The guy himself's a genius. And in the early days of Ripple, when he was there, obviously, because he made it, he was very much big on uniting the world, creating a one world, you know what, okay? Oh shit, Crypto Hulk's going there. So he would do a lot of things. The way that you get people to buy in to your beliefs is you give away free shit, okay? Like that little creeper van that rolls up at the elementary school area park, and the van door opens up and it's got a puppy in there and some candy and stuff. I know it's a little bit sleazy from the 70s, or the 80s, but you kind of know where I'm getting at. So the way that you get people into your project is give away stuff. I mean, look what Ripple's done. They even told us in the show that I did, I think it was last week, the first 55 billion XRPs, they're going to give away. Isn't that just what I said about the creeper van and stuff? Yeah. So XRP, Ripple, from day one, and they told us they were gifting, GIFT, gifting work associates. They were giving up crypto, the XRP. Then what the escrow was for, was for to sell to make profit. Now I did that show last week, so I was listening today, and there was the digital, not going to say perspectives, and he had a show, and he was playing a clip from Val Hill Capital, and they were just at odds on what the escrow is for. Well, I've already done a show on that. You guys can go back and watch it from last week. I already broke it down where Ripple themselves told everybody. So I'm gonna help those two shows that I just mentioned right now. I'm gonna help them get the facts. You can go back and have your people watch my show. That's if you want the truth. And I take it back to the original Ripple website, and it shows clearly Ripple's game plan. It was like a report that I did. And it was like a 14-page report, and I broke it down into like a 20-minute show or something. And Ripple clearly states that the 55 billion were to be gifted away. That leaves 45 billion in escrow. That's where Ripple would make their profits. And we had a caller call in, and we all believe, actually I had some people message me and stuff. We also believe that that's where the world debt will be paid off, with the excess escrow, and then Ripple makes their money, and the people make their money off the escrow. Okay, that's why that's important. Then they're going to have some just in case for emergency purposes, extra asset. But that's where all that comes from. Now, back in 2014 is where this thing, where we're reading about WorldCoin, and I won't mention the other name of it, but it wasn't called that. If you look at my last video, the shorter video I made, let me see if I look at it. Yeah, it's showing what the real name of this was. Okay, it wasn't WorldCoin, it was something else. And the reason I'm speaking in code with that is because TikTok wouldn't allow me to post the video. Like, it shows 0 views. I go to it's called The Crypto Man 3 on TikTok, because that's my new name, because I deleted my other channel. It's not even showing the video that I made. When I go to my page, it shows 0 views. So I'm like, what the hell? So then I pretend to be somebody else, and I go to my own page on TikTok. It won't play that video. So I'm like, what the heck? And so I know I've struck something very important right here again. So let's take a look. I'm going to start with the videos here with this. What happened was this. WorldCoin, the original intent back in 2014. These are the same companies. WorldCoin and the other one that I show you, fuck it, World Dollar, okay? These started back almost 10 years ago. They're Ripple partners, okay? If you read this article here, they start talking about, let me show you in which paragraph is it? Okay, you see the guy where he's wearing the headphones and he's got the red eyes or something like that? Okay, that's a retinal scan. If you go down to the third paragraph, here's line number 1. The WorldCoin has been under testing since 2022 and will be formally introduced in the summer. Another significant milestone was the recent Series C investment. Okay, they're saying it has been under testing. Well, I've got evidence that shows, and you can look at all my videos, it's 2014. Yeah, how many years ago was that? 8? 8 years before they announced it. So right now it's about 9 years ago. You think they've been testing it that long? No. So there's lie number 1. What I think this article is, very possibly, it's an attempt to have a one world crypto. And how do they start it off? By giving it away and scanning your retina, scanning the retinas of every person on the planet, doing a KYC with your face and all that. Who knows? Maybe they have you do a test 1-3, and you give your voice analysis. My name is Joe Blow, and you say certain things, and they record your voice, just like Wells Fargo Bank does. When I call in, they got my voice recorded. They ask me to say a certain phrase. What we got here is let me read off part of it. Altman creative concept is creating a lot of buzz and spreading swiftly on social media. Hundreds of thousands of users have already performed the compulsory iris scan. Let me repeat this. Hundreds of thousands of people have already had their irises scanned with some whatever kind of device, and they have been cataloged and identified. Isn't that scary? Just so they can get the free stuff. Do you see what's going on here? What they're doing is prepping everybody. They're getting all these people like, you give them some free stuff. Yeah, I got to give a retinal scan. Look, everything usually always starts off good and then it ends up bad. Kind of like a lot of dates, right? At least that's when I was younger. What we got here, let me continue this article. I don't know how much I'm going to get through because I might do the rest of the show tonight on this because this gets pretty deep. The amount of deep dive stuff I got. So what we got here is a crypto coin that started in 2014. You're not going to believe the stuff I'm going to read off tonight. Okay. I got the actual, and I showed you all the web pages. You can read it for yourself on the little videos as you can scroll down and pause it and read it. But what we got here, participants must scan their irises using a little gadget called an orb to participate in the study. These scan records, the so-called global ID, which acts as an identification for each person. This allows people to be distinguished from another. To entice users to utilize the World app, they are given a free WLD token when they scan their iris. The app presently claims to have 1.7 million users. The initiative is searching for global partners that want to install, listen to this, that want to install these orbs in shopping malls, colleges, and other public spaces. These partner firms are well compensated for their efforts. The crypto project WorldCoin completed the introduction of a crypto wallet in May 2023. The World app is a one-of-a-kind wallet that concentrates on a few important characteristics: WorldCoin and Ethereum. The emphasis was selected to make it simple and comfortable to use. Listen to this. Listen to this. You're going to love it. WorldCom should be targeted at everyone, not just crypto geeks. Are you hearing me? Holler if you hear me. The Uniswap for trading anyone worldwide may access a fully collateralized stablecoin at any moment using Circle's USDC. It says the Uniswap protocol is used for token trading. Anyone worldwide may access a fully collateralized stablecoin at any moment using Circle's USDC. Deposits and withdrawals are completed without difficulty by licensed partners such as MoonPay. Polygon is currently running the beta version. The World Coin creator wants to provide free money. Listen, here we go. Here's how they get you, folks. The World Coin creator wants to provide free money for everyone. Oh, in order to compensate for the potential consequences of artificial intelligence in the workplace. Ugh. Yet Sam Altman. Why does everybody with the first name of Sam have some kind of scam? You got Sam Bankman-Fried, Sam Altman, and who knows whatever kind of Sam we got going on. Sam I am, green eggs and ham. I will not eat them in a box. I will not eat them with the fox. Sam Altman's initiative is the subject of heated debate and widespread criticism. So even complete eye and facial scans present problems. I'm telling you. Wow. I'm actually kind of shocked. This world coin has been a Ripple partner since 2014. I'm going to leave this article as it is. I'm going to get into my first video. So again, if you look in my video section, I have this page called the About page. I'm not going to get into too much of this because maybe I'll do my next show on it or something tonight if I make one. So who is this world coin? Why should we be concerned? They've been around for 10 years, never heard of them. Nobody is linking this company to Ripple except Crypto Hulk because I'm right at it, right out of the gate. I actually did the show about a week or two ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago. I can't seem to find it right now, but I talked about WorldCoin before it hit the news. How do you like me now, right? So none of the other channels know what the hell this is. It's a total Ripple partner right here, back from 2014. Talks about the end of fractional reserve banking. Back in 2014, they published this world coin, this world dollar thing. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you what, they're trying to take over control of the world, all right? Crypto Hulk, did you just say that? End of fractional reserve lending. That's what we have right now. They're talking about the end of the banking system, everybody. Gee, I wonder who's going to replace it, WorldCoin. I just wonder. Here's what they say: fractional reserve banks. Fractional reserve banks are not a place where money can be held for safekeeping. Did you hear that? What they just said? The banking system as we have it now is not a place where you should keep your money. That's what this WorldCoin thing's saying. Okay. Deposits refer to the purchase of debt from these banks. The banks claim that this debt is redeemable for money at par on demand. The next section: fractional reserve banking fails the test of deductive reasoning. You know what they're telling us right here, this WorldCoin? They're telling us that the banking system that we have now is not logical. I'm reading off what they're telling us. A promise, like a promissory note, a promise has the risk of not being kept. They're telling you right now, your money that's insured in these federal banks. Now I'm adding this. They're telling you a promise has the risk of not being kept. You know what that's code for saying? You're not getting your money out of the bank. Okay. When that day comes, what is this? Debt is promised money. Therefore, promised money, debt, is less valuable than actual money. Damn, Crypto Hulk. Therefore, an arbitrage opportunity exists. All holders of debt promised money have an economic incentive to make redemption requests for actual money. In other words, to start a bank run. Oh, damn. Explanation of historical experience. Factors that have made the holding of bank debt artificially more valuable. What they're saying is the banks have tried to make it look like banking's a good idea, but it's not. It says there's an artificial inability to hold money at banks for safekeeping. Okay. You put what they're saying here, an artificial ability to hold actual money at the bank. You go to the bank, you make a deposit, you think your money's in the bank. Is it? No. Because they're telling us that there's something called fractional reserve lending. So what that means is you go to a bank thinking they're going to hold your money safe, right? Okay, that's the idea. That's why they say artificial inability to hold your actual money. You put $1 in the bank, they loan out maybe 95 cents. For every dollar you have in your bank, there's a nickel. And what is happening is the banks make investments, make money off that and profits and take it out. And but then one day when everything goes all bad, there's no money in the bank. You're shit out of luck. This world coin in 2014 was telling us it's all over. Okay. This is amazing. This is a Ripple partner right here, everybody. Artificial inability to use actual money for electronic transactions, meaning you go to use your ATM card one day, it ain't going to work. Because why? There's no money in the bank. That's why I try to keep now I keep about 2 or 3 weeks worth of money at home. They talk about government deposit insurance schemes. What is that? It means the FDIC, Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, they ain't paying you. I'm just letting you know right here, okay? Damn, Crypto Hulk, this WorldCoin might not be sounding so great, or maybe is it? I'm letting you decide. They're just letting us know what's going to happen to our banking world. It's going to be destroyed. um, the market's failure to consider, okay, the market's failure, that's us, to consider that deposit insurance schemes are insufficiently funded to ensure against systemic runs. What did they just say? They said that, what I just said, the FDIC will not have enough money to fund your bank account when we have a catastrophic event. I'm just letting you know right now. So that's why I pulled all the money out of my bank and put it into other things because of this right here. It says the market's failure to apply the test of deductive reasoning to fractional reserve banking. What has happened over the years, the past 20 years, is our Congress people don't have brains. This article here is telling us fractional reserve lending does not pass the test of deductive reasoning. What that means is the way they're banking now is not logical. Okay. It's not logical. I go to the bank and put in $1 and they loan out 95 cents. That's not right. So that means if everybody went to their bank tomorrow, there wouldn't be all the money in it. You couldn't get it. The bank would go bankrupt if they had to give out all the money because there is none. I'm just trying to let everybody know. That's why I'm reading this right here. It talks about the end of fractional reserve banks. Did you just hear that? The end of fractional reserve banks. That's the banking system, we know it now. It's at the end. This is from 2014. It says, none of the factors defining our historical experience can be held to be sustainable in the long run. They're saying our banking system, the way we run it now, is over. Okay. Talks about end of money as debt. Let me check in some comments here so you can kind of see. Let me see if there's any questions. Then I'll kind of explain a little more about what I'm thinking. Okay, MC Prosperity is a brand new member. Jay is a brand new member. Jimmy Funnin is a member. Welcome, 3 new people. XR Pureblood, small tip for a morning coffee, Sir Hulk. Class in session. Thank you very much for that. Jeremy gives 5 people memberships, and we got Jeremy was gifted by Jeremy. Well, that's interesting. Then we got, well, there was one. I'm going to go back and explain some of the stuff I was reading here in just a second. XR Pure Blood tip: never buy a cold wallet from a third party. Get it directly from the company. Get your wallets directly from the company, not like an eBay and shit or Amazon. Jeremy says this is the only show you actually learn on. No scams, no manipulations, just truth and facts, sprinkled with a little fun and love. Steve Morris, retinal replacement fluid. Thanks for that donation. Veronica's here. Texas Life. MKP. Jeremy says good morning. The end of Veronica says the end of fractional reserve lending. Yes. Crypto Hulk is the Robin Hood of YouTube, says Jeremy. Okay. My bank ATM only allows me to pull out 400 a day. What we got going on in this page that I'm reading off to you is for late people or people that weren't notified that they should have been notified from YouTube. There's a company called WorldCoin. It was in the news a few days ago. I just read the article at the beginning of the show. WorldCoin's goal is to give away money to everybody in the world. They're going to do this by taking your retinal scan, probably your facial pictures and selfies and stuff. Back in 2014, this WorldCoin became a partner of Ripple. And as you know, Ripple made like 100 billion of these cryptos that we call XRP. Now, this article that I'm reading off, it's kind of big. If you go to my video section, you can read everything that I'm going over right now, okay? But what we have, I believe, is a plan for world domination through this particular crypto. The original world coin is called World Dollar. And its goal back then was to give away what they call WLD. WLD. Okay. They were going to give everybody 10,000 WLDs. And this was a long time ago, back in 2014. This company has been at it ever since, keeping a pretty low profile. Okay. I will say they changed the name, but everything else is still the same. Crypto Hulk found their original website. That's why I'm going to my video section. I made about 7 short videos showing you this. The name used to be called World Dollar. Okay. But things have kind of changed over the years, and they changed the name, haven't they? Because maybe the dollar disappears as the world's leading money, right? Oh, yeah, Crypto Hulk, that's right. So now it's called World Coin. A lot of countries now don't like the term dollar. They don't want to get mixed up in a dollar. And I bet you this is why they changed the name, because countries were like, hey, we ain't messing with it because we don't want the dollar. So what do you do to get people to join your global effort to take retinal scans and pictures and identify everybody on the planet? Is to give away free shit and call it world coin and not world dollar. Well, damn, crypto hog, you were a busy boy last night, weren't you? Yes, I was. So, what I'm showing you here, now let me go to another page. So, the first page was about, the next page is called End of Debt Based Monetary System. And what we got, look, there's a lot here to read, which I'm not getting into on this show. So that's why I took the short video of it. What they're basically doing here is talking about the destruction of the dollar and how it's all been a fake. Like I'm really shocked and they're showing you the scam of the world banking system. This is a pretty, see, they had to delete this web page, but I got it, okay? Crypto Host got you covered. This world dollar was dead on arrival because number one, the name dollar nowadays is not good. And the mere fact right here, they're showing you how bad, how corrupt the banking system is. You can't do that. If you want to actually have a crypto that spreads throughout the whole world, you can't make enemies. So that's why in 2014 and up, this thing, this world dollar thing, never took off. It was dead on arrival. I think what I'm going to do in the PM show is read over more of this stuff, and I'll make it more of a conspiratory Friday show about how the death of the American banks or global banks happened. And I'll get into reading this more than I am now. But I'm just trying to kind of warm you up about what this is. Or talk about excessive. Look, the banking practices are the destruction of the world. That's kind of what this article talks about. Okay, look, all the powerful banks, when they heard all this world dollar doom and gloom of the banks, they made phone calls to Ripple and said, "Hey, cut this thing out. Like, it's not good. It's not going to happen." So what I'm showing you is they're exposing all the bullshit in the world banking systems. World dollar, that's not going to work. And I'll tell you what, when world dollar got linked up with Ripple, you can look in the upper right corner of this page right there. It shows Ripple right there. You see that? I'm on the page that says end of debt-based monetary system. If you look at that in the upper right corner, you see the word Ripple. In my opinion, okay, here's what I really think. I think Jed is linked up with somebody at a global level who is trying to shut down a lot of the world banks and take over with this crypto. That's my honest opinion. That's not fact. That's crypto Hulk belief. Jed, in my opinion, has this idea of bringing the world all together under control of a one world, and I won't say order. um, some of his ideas were probably too radical for the Ripple people at the time. They had to let him go and say bye. Okay. This whole world coin thing, it's looking like a new world, and I won't say order deal. Okay. Lastly, you go to the page that shows economic myths. Let's see, economic myths debunked. Let's see, no, not that one. I mean, we read this, it's talking about inflation. Like, I'm going to tell you what, we're going to go over this tonight in a conspiratory show. I'm going to spend a lot more time reading this. And they're talking about everything that's going on now with inflation. Look at this last one. It's under the about section and it says competing monetary standards. So I'm clicking on it now. Okay, talks about what? First thing, equal opportunity standard. Okay, that's telling you something right there. The next paragraph talks about gold standard and then cryptocurrency standard. It says national securities on top of X standard. What is that? What's that kind of telling us? National states can launch their own currencies on top of an underlying supply of world dollars. Are you hearing this, folks? This company is working with Ripple back in 2014 when Jed was there. I think in an attempt to create a world currency. Let me repeat this here. It says national currencies are going to go on top of an X standard. It could be stellar, everybody. Whoa, Crypto Hulk, now we're starting to rock and roll. So, what are they saying? Nation states can launch their own currencies on top of an underlying supply of world dollars, gold, or any other sound basis for money. Now, what do we know that Stellar is? Jed invented Stellar, didn't he? And that's designed, Stellar is designed for low and, lower, small, medium enterprise kind of things. People, small, medium enterprise businesses. Stellar's designed for that. So what if the currencies of different countries were built for people to use, retail, were built on top of an X standard, say Stellar, XLM, right? Well, damn, Crypto Hulk, I kind of see where you're going at with this. And then something called a world dollar, world coin, that we're studying right now. It was built on top of that, and they had gold backing it up, and other things. Well, damn, Crypto Hulk, this is, and then they start talking about near the bottom of the page, the end of the debt-based monetary system. You know what that is? The end of money as we know it now. Whoo-wee, Crypto Hulk. I think I might have to show up to that Friday night program you got there, buddy. Now, again, they're talking about 10,000 world dollars they're going to try to give people. That was the goal back then. You can see the different pages that I have. Now, if we go to the page that says at the top, freeing the world from monetary manipulation. So, do you hear what this world coin is telling us? We're being manipulated money wise. Do you know of any company that would say that nowadays? No. It says claim your world coin or claim your world dollar today. You go down to the second paragraph, they're talking about 20 XRPs required to activate an account, a Ripple account. Now they bring in all the Ripple stuff, everybody. Let me ask some. Why would some company called WorldCoin, now it's time for critical thinking. I don't know all the answers. I don't. I'm just bringing up critical questions. Why is WorldCoin, World Dollar, talking about the end of the banking system as we know it today? They're talking about some kind of X crypto, whatever that could be, right? Some kind of a global crypto They just happen to be working with Ripple, by the way. Just saying, that's not a big deal, right? They're talking about some kind of anonymous crypto that's backed by gold and stuff, and it's going to be a world dominating crypto that everybody can use, so it'll be fair. But they want to take your retinal scan and facial picture. Are you seeing this? It's like, what? Crypto Hulk? Say it ain't so. Can we take it back 30 years to the good old days, Crypto Hulk? Hmm. Very interesting stuff. Let me read some comments on all this. I believe it happens when everything connected together, all the debts will be wiped out worldwide. XR Pure Blood, Universal Basic Income. X. That's the second time I've done the membership donation and it didn't assign it to anyone. Then file a complaint, XRP King Duck. Find somewhere on your page where it says send feedback. It might show like a little quotation mark thing and file a complaint. But I have noticed the membership numbers have been going up. Let's see. Can XLM be more expensive than XRP? Yeah, when somebody new shows up to look at the channel, that's when there has to be like people that are not members when I do an open show for them to be there watching the show, and then they give them it like right there. So if someone's not on the show, they won't be gifted. So I have an open show today where anybody can watch. So the next person that comes in off the streets and looking at it, they'll probably be the ones to get it. So is it WorldCoin or buy them choice? Fed now, quantum is not even the crypto. So what I'm just showing you is I don't have the answers on this WorldCoin thing, world dollar, because we're not supposed to have all the answers right now. What we have is like 9 years ago, Ripple had a partner that was very, very outspoken about how messed up the global banking system is and how it's going to crash very soon. They expose their views. I think there's some very intelligent people behind WorldCoin. Hey, they're still at it today. I think World Dollar rebranded itself, called it World Coin, and shut up with all the explaining how the world banking system's evil. They tried to delete this web page. I was able to find it and all the other pages that go with it. Okay. You're not supposed to see this. That's why I'm showing you right now. No other channel has this except mine. That's usually how I do this. I have news articles no one else is able to find. And I find them in lightning speed, by the way. Brian Frost, member for 3 months. Keep your head on a swivel. Be ready for everything. Judge Sangha, there you are again. In England, the government has selected 60 people to trial UBI, giving them 1,600 each month. Oh my, oh my. So, what I'm showing you here, you're not supposed to see. They have gone to great efforts to try to delete this website, and you ain't gonna do it with me, buddy. Um, yeah, it is WorldCoin or buy them choice. Let me check some other comments. Vincent Hills, I read your comment. XR Apocalypse didn't even alert me. Look, my channel gives out such deep dive information that YT don't want you to know. um, they haven't zapped the channel because I haven't done anything on this channel. They zapped my other one. Um, you're not going to be notified. Or maybe they might play the game, or for a few days they notify you, and then they don't for a week, or whatever. If you want to watch my show, it's usually always at 6:30 in the morning or 6:30 at night, Pacific time. The amount of deep dive on this show is phenomenal. All right. Remember, I show you that picture of the iceberg for a reason, not just because it looks cool. The picture of the iceberg is my show. All the other shows look at the tip of the iceberg, right? They're talking about all the popular bullshit stuff. While I've got scuba gear on and I'm deep diving down below, looking at everything that's going on. And then when I come up for air, that's when I have a show. And I'm like, bam, look at all this. YT doesn't want you to see all this. Okay. So if you want to watch my show, you got to manually check. All right. Brian got that one. Okay. Pablo says, best show, bro. Chuck X. I don't think we can stop it anyway. So if you can't win for them, join them in their game. I'm trying to figure out a way to respond to that one. Okay, look, because I'm not going to try to get all crazy conspiratorial. We're doing a good job. We're not talking about all the weird shit. Okay. Look, the end game for certain people that understand is everybody's going to be a slave on this planet. Okay. What we're seeing is a destruction of the country's norms, a destruction of the global norms. What they're trying to do is create a new reality. They're going to use crypto to identify everybody, classify everybody, control you, track you, shoot chips in you, and eventually control everything you do. That's the end game. And they're starting now. It's not going to just happen like all of a sudden tomorrow. Okay, everybody, turn around, put your neck down so you can put a chip in there. Like, it's not going to be like that yet. They start off by destroying what you think's normal. Icons, heroes you have. They try to make all these people look bad and oppressive or racist or whatever, homophobe or whatever label. What they're trying to do is destroy everything you hold dear and try to replace it with their way of thinking. So you think like them. They destroy all the jobs and everything and make these environmental things so you can't start a certain business. Oh, that's bad for the environment. So nobody's going to have a job. Well, then we need the government to give us money. But then when you take that money, you got to put a chip in your hand. Oh, you know what? We don't like that friend that you got. If you keep talking to him, we're going to take the money out of your account that you have in your hand. That's how this ends. All right. My job now, Crypto Hulk's the one who's talking crazy, but I'm not. You all know it. It's why you watch the channel, because you know the end game is going to be effed up. Like these government people, they don't care about you or me. They all end up super millionaires. We all end up super broke. That's how it goes. My channel is to provide you the best information, let you know what's coming years down the road. I've already predicted all this shit with the crypto exchanges going bankrupt. They're taking your crypto. All these things have been going on now. I've been predicting it. You're not gonna that Udemy course where you buy the low and sell it. You're not doing none of that shit. All right. I've been telling you that for 3.5 years. Robert Driscoll. Look at our norms changing now. They're changing reality. Right. They are recording everything we say. Our phones are on and it records everything. They've got a database of every single person, what your voice sounds like. So it listens to everybody's phone lines. I used to work for the DOJ. I'm going to tell you something. In the DOJ, we used like a supercomputer and it recorded every single phone call in the country. Uh-oh, Crypto Hulk. Isn't that kind of giving up the goods? I haven't worked there for like 22 years, 23 years. All right. We'd have this supercomputer that would record all cell phones in the country, and it would use artificial intelligence, and then it would pick out people that would use certain keywords, and then it would review the context and send to a human to evaluate whether that's a threat or not. What I'm saying now is like I think pretty much a lot of people probably already know this stuff's going on, but back then, like 22 years ago, like people didn't know. But everything we're doing, all these things are recording every single text, everything you do, who you're meeting, what time, where you're going, everything. And this crypto is part of that. When they get control of the money, see right now you can get dollar bills and buy shit and trade. Nobody knows what you're doing. In the future, everything's gonna be electronic. They're gonna know everything, and that's when eventually everybody becomes a slave. All right. So I tried to say that in a way it's conspiratory, but I'm trying not to get too far out there. What my channel is going to do is show you how to make a lot of money, um, prepare you for the bad shit that's coming, and so you can then diversify your crypto and get it. Once you get the cryptos, maybe like the caller was saying, the was it J316 or something? Like diversify your shit, right? Just don't like I'm not gonna have just all crypto. I'm gonna have like apartment buildings and these different ways to make money. But then again, you know what? If I already know I'm on the list, the shit list. I already know, so there's really no point for me, because they'll just well, we're gonna take your apartment building and do it. Just that's how it's. I already know. Now there will be some countries that are not having it. And I've said this for 3.5 years now. These are called the rogue nations, ROGUE. They're not going to deal with no bullshit. There's going to be certain countries that are doing all the weird shit, like Canada, United States, and Italy, and some England. So they're doing like the weird dummy shit. Okay, those are the ones I'm probably not going to be living in. I'm going to be living in a country maybe that's not as desirable where people want to live possibly, but then the governments are not as bad as what we got here in the United States. Australia is another one where they're doing weird shit. So anywhere where you have the World Economic Forum kind of digging their nose in your country, that's the one I'm not going to. The Matrix tried to warn us. Slavery by design, says Ben77. Okay, Andy Arv, let's just say Andy, at least we will have a short period of time to enjoy it before we become enslaved. Yes. That's kind of like exactly why I made the channel. Because I just want to be rich and maybe have a really fancy car, maybe have a $5 million house, pay the fucking tax. I wonder what the taxes would be on that. What, 50 grand a year or something? 25,000 bucks a year, 50,000 in property tax. Like shit. But the channel was designed to get you super rich, to help you prepare for what's to come. And that's the end of times. Like, damn, Crypto Hulk, are you trying to fucking scare me? Somebody around the world is like 10 o'clock at night, ready to go to bed and listen to the show, and they're like, fuck, I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. But that's why I made the show. I know it's coming. We can see it. We can see it on my show, all being laid out in front of us. What's happening? What's going on? They're giving away. They're giving away free stuff with retinal and facial scans and stuff. What kind of free is that? Maybe, before they try to force us all to be slaves, at least I want to know what it's like to be rich. That'd be the fun part, having all the money to do whatever we want. Now, one day we're gonna get the knock on the door, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, Cripple Hulk, come with us." I already know. Um, I'm not acting like, "Oh, I'm just gonna be rich and everything's gonna be great." No, it's not. Every day from here on out, it's getting closer and closer until they have us as slaves. I understand that. I'm just trying to have some good times, rather than be poor and then be even poorer. I'd rather get super rich and then be poor. Maybe I have an option when I get enough money. I can go with Elon. We could fly out of here and go to Mars or something. Just kidding. But I don't know. But that's just what I'm trying to show you today with this world coin thing. It's coming. And tonight, I'll think about it. I'll probably do more deep dive into reading those actual pages. I don't know. I'll keep that as an open possibility. If I do a show, I'm not certain if I am or not, but we'll have to see. And oh wait, we got one last comment. Back off now, G. Much love, Hulk. Just woke up in hospital after a back injection. I wake up to you. Thank you. Much respect. Yeah, back surgery. I'm supposed to have another one, but I'm gonna figure out a way not to. I'm gonna try to see if I can get a cool laser, like a Synexus 2 laser, to shoot in my back and somehow heal it up. All right, I'm out of here. I'll see you.